This is gonna be a fun one because I have the markers, and I'm going to teach you, military person out there, whether you're active duty or retired, you haven't used your VA loan yet, you want to make over $600 a month after purchasing a fourplex. You heard me right. You are not gonna pay your mortgage, your tenants are, and you're gonna make $600+ a month. Stick around, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. Okay, so I felt it necessary to bring out a whiteboard and do some very basic drawing. And if you're a fighter pilot, you're loving that I brought out the markers. It's a really big military thing. If you didn't know the markers, I'm holding the markers and you are the student. So this is the concept. We are now going to talk about buying a fourplex, and I wanna go through some numbers because I wanna talk about equity growth and cash flow, and how when you can start establishing cash flow and putting aside some liquidity, that is going to free up the opportunity to go buy another investment property. Let's get into it. So now let's talk about buying. Ooh, we're gonna draw a house. What is that game? Is that Pictionary? Yeah, right? Like Pictionary? I'm doing Pictionary. Okay, this is a fourplex, by the way. Fourplex. I bought a fourplex and I want to live in this one. I bought this with my VA loan, right? Okay, I have some real numbers for you, and I'm going to use these based off a purchase that I just did. So let's say that I purchased this property for $400,000 using my VA loan, which means how much money did you put down? Oh yeah, oh you know what, I need red for this. Oh yeah, that is a big fat 0% down with your awesome VA loan, okay? So 0% down. Now using interest rates that I'm seeing right now, I used interest rates of 4.0%, so that's what all these numbers are gonna be based off of. So principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. You're gonna hear people say things like PITI, right? Principal, interest, taxes, insurance, equal, i.e. your mortgage payment. This is what you're paying monthly. You would be paying $2,360, hair, because I'm a girl and I shed everywhere, a month. Okay, so $2,360 a month. Holy crap, I can't afford that. Yes, you can. One, you get BAH. You make a good living being in the military, and oh yeah, you are not actually gonna be paying that because you are going to charge this person $1,000, and this person $1,000, and this person $1,000 to live in your property. So you've just purchased a fourplex for $400,000. You haven't come out with any money out of pocket. You've locked in 4% interest rate, which is phenomenal. You've got this mortgage payment of $2,360. You're going to rent these 3 units out for $1,000. I mean, that we're gonna do it anyways, but that's pretty easy math, right? So you've got $3,000 a month coming in. So, quick math, you're making money. You're making $640 a month. You know what this is called? We're gonna use the red again. This is called cash flow. Cash flow. You're making money now. You're making money now. Yeah, you are. That's so freaking cool. I get super excited about this because you're literally making money with zero money down. If I go buy a property right now, using my conventional loan, I have to put down 25%, 20 to 25%, 25%, when you can just walk into a house and buy it for pretty much nothing. That is amazing. So let's do this fun graph. Now, I bought this property down here at $400,000, right? $400,000. I am going to have my tenants pay off, now let's just stick with black, Felicia, now I'm getting overzealous. I'm going to have my tenants start to pay down my mortgage balance, because if you don't need all of this, I highly suggest that you take this $640. I mean, you could put some in savings, $300, but take $300 or something and start paying down your principal. Because again, this isn't your money, this is money that you're making. So now I'm paying down this principal by using some of that money. All the while, the market is growing. This is called equity growth. So this is me paying down the balance, pay down. This is me gaining equity. Whoop. And this I can't, I'm slippery. This is money that you start making over time by doing that. So over time, you start making money. So 2, 3, 4 years from now, when you get those orders and it's time to move, now you're like, well, shoot, now my house is worth $500,000 or $600,000, whatever the case may be. And, oh yeah, my balance that I owe is only $350,000 because I've had my tenants paying off my property the whole time. So now we can start working on those really fun spreads, i.e. I'm not gonna go into that now, but you are making money. You're making money. And if you were a renter and you continued to rent, you would never have this opportunity. Quick recap, $400,000, 4%, 0 down. My mortgage is $2,360, but oh yeah, I bought a fourplex and I'm gonna rent out 3 of those units for $1,000 a month, so I'm going to make $3,000. That's a $640 profit. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna be a landlord, so I'm gonna learn how to deal with problems like electrical and plumbing and things like that. I'm gonna take some of that money and I'm gonna pay down my balance. If you're smart, you're probably taking a portion of that too. We're gonna sidebar, this is gonna be the sidebar box. Sidebar, I'm gonna move some of this money into a savings account, let's say $300 a month. And that is gonna grow over time, which will then give me the ability to then go and purchase another property. Because I'm also saving my money, my tenants are giving me money. It's such a really cool, like, cyclical thing. When you go to sell, by the way, you can reuse your VA loan. Yes, you can use your VA loan again. There are some things that you need to know about with your VA funding fee, et cetera. It's gonna go up in time, but you can go do this again. So I use these numbers based off of Alabama because I know I just bought a fourplex for $385,000, so these are realistic. But if I get orders in 2 or 3 years, I can then sell the property, get my VA eligibility back. Oh yeah, I sold it and made $250,000. Now I can either go use my VA eligibility again and do the same kind of concept, or I can use some of that money and I can go buy an apartment building. Because that's fact, you can do this. This is not something that's unattainable. This is absolutely tangible, attainable. You can do this. I don't care who you are, you can do this. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really get excited about this because this is absolutely how I've built my portfolio up to 33 doors now. This is what I've done over and over and over again. This is what you can do too. So remember, if you want to become wealthy in the military, keep following me. Comment below if this is something that you're even thinking about doing. Maybe you've already done it. And remember, at the end of the day, if you have any questions real estate related, who's your homegirl? I'm your homegirl.